Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. My name's Anorak, you can call me Zed, and as you can see, we're back in Pokemon Black. This is because this is a completely different save file, because this time, we're doing a Randomizer Nuzlocke. I've changed up the randomizer settings a little, and like I did last series, I am including all of the changes I've made down below in the description. If you want to check those out, feel free. Now, I'm going to get to actually playing the game, but before we do that, I'm going to explain the rules of a Nuzlocke. First, and most important, if any Pokemon faints, it is dead and we cannot use it again. This is going to be difficult, as we did have quite a few Pokemon faint in our just regular randomizer playthrough. So we will have to be strategic about this. Second is a rule we kinda halfway used last series, which is we can only catch one Pokemon per route, with a few clauses added. For example, I think gift Pokemon and trade Pokemon are completely fine, regardless of route. I believe that's fair. And if we get an egg, as in we are given one, that's also fair, because it is a gift. But the only other clause I'm going to add is a shiny clause. Or a dupes clause. I think I'm going to add both, actually. The dupes clause is essentially, if I get two Pokemon of the exact same line, I can just find a new encounter on that line. So for example, if we go to Route 4, and I already have, I don't know, a Pidgey in my party, if we come across a Pidgey, I'm not catching that, you know? Anyway, that's just me giving an overall example, and shiny clause is if I run into a shiny, I can catch it, I deserve it. Alright, now let's actually get started with the game for real now. And one other quick rule, well, not necessarily rule, but guideline for Nuzlockes, is that you gotta nickname your Pokemon, you gotta be attached to them. It's also something I did last series, I nicknamed every Pokemon I got. And let's go ahead and see what we have here. So I did make sure that all of our starters are ones with the 3 evolutions. So, we have Chikorita, Spheal, and Poliwag. Let's see. Okay, Walrein is fairly decent. Meganium is not great. And Politoed is decent. I'm gonna go with Spheal. It just feels right. He's a little round guy. He's an orb. Alright. So, now we're going to immediately hop into our first Pokemon battle. And I'm gonna follow a rule a lot of other Nuzlockes do as well, which is Pokemon fainting doesn't count until you get Pokeballs. So if I lose these 2 rival fights, that's perfectly fine, you know? So, looks like Bianca has Poliwag this time around. So, okay, we can Defense Curl, Growl, Water Gun, and Powder Snow. I'm gonna start with Powder Snow here. Poliwag uses Bubble, and it should just do neutral damage. And I know Powder Snow will do not very effective damage. And yes, I did notice that was a critical hit, which is not great. Alright, so no, I'm going to Defense Curl here. Uses Bubble again. Oh shoot, that's special. Does Defense Curl only boost regular defense? It does, okay. Yeah, no, I have to Water Gun here. Water Gun and Powder Snow. I'm probably going to lose this battle. It's possible I won't, but it's likely. Oh man, because Growl only affects physical, and, you know, Defense Curl is only physical. So, that's not great. But I'm just gonna keep spamming Water Gun, because she started using Water Pledge. Not Water Pledge, Water Sport. I'm gonna use Powder Snow now once. There we go. And I'm pretty sure that's just a failsafe built into the game to make sure, you know, you win. It's definitely still possible to lose. It's just really difficult. You have to actually try. Now, I have not adjusted XP curves here like I did in the previous series. Previous series, it made all XP curves the exact same. This one, each Pokemon line still has their normal XP curve. So you know, some of my Pokemon will be leveling up quite fast, some of them will not. Anyway, we gotta battle Charon now, except because he has Chikorita, Powder Snow should definitely be more effective this time. And as you can tell, I have randomized people's names, I just didn't randomize their trainer type this time. So we'll still call it Pokemon Trainer, we'll still call the Gym Leaders Gym Leader, we'll still call the Elite Four Elite Four. So we won't have any more God N, you know? Anyway, Chikorita is faster. I did not take into account this field was slow. Probably should have. Slow Pokemon are probably not the best for a Nuzlocke here. And even though I know it is absolutely not ever going to be seen by Pokemon challenges, I do know if he saw how I play, he'd have a lot of things to say. I know I am not a good Nuzlocker. That is because I have only ever done a Nuzlocke one time in my life, and I failed about 4 gyms in. It was on Pokemon Black. Okay, so Encore. Let's see, what does Growl do again? Oh, attack stats. Does it lower both? I'm not sure. Pardon me. The whole reason I'm thinking about Encore is if we can get someone stuck in a setup move, or in Protect, or something like that, it's great. Defense Curl is great for physical. Growl is... Growl and Defense Curl are honestly kind of similar, if you think about it, because critical hits ignore attack drops and defense boosts. And an attack drop and a defense boost are essentially the same, really. So I'm gonna just go ahead and say it's fine to delete one of them. Anyway, just go down here, I'm speeding through all this. Much like I did last series, I am not going to pay attention to the dialogue at all. Gonna just try and speed through everything. Oh my god, let me speed through. Yep, healing. Fun. Now I do have to actually think of what to name our little Spheal, our bouncy boy, our little lad. Thinking. I believe this is Bianca's house. Let me check the mailbox. Yep, thanks. Let's see. The whole reason I'm trying to think of a name is, you know, because we have to get attached to them. But the thing is, like, I'm thinking, what if I name him a little silly guy that one of my friends has been obsessed with recently? Raz from Psychonauts. What if we just call him Raz? You know? And then we could also say, you know, the old Razzle Dazzle. I think we're gonna call him Raz. I've convinced myself. Okay, let me just go ahead and fast forward through this as much as I can, because I don't know how to speed up the game. Lovely. Okay. Oh, what? I did not mean to save this as State 2, but alright. Okay. Let's go ahead and get Raz named. Lovely. Alright, yes. There we go. Here's Raz. We get the Pokedex now. Okay, get the Pokedex. Yippee! Alright, so now we have to quickly head to Route 1. And I did not adjust Pokemon catch rates as much as I thought about it, because I don't want to end up encountering a legendary on Route 1 and just instantly catching it. Also, I will say, if we lose on Route 1, I'm going to continue the video by using the exact same settings, but a completely different randomization seed. So, oh, I did not realize my little mouse cursor was sliding over here. Ooh. Sorry guys, I had a bit of technical difficulty. Did not realize my mouse cursor was sliding over. Because of the way I have my setup, I'm sitting on my bed, because there's really no other place in my house to record. So, because I'm sitting there, there's a little indent in the center where I am, so my mouse will drift over that way from time to time if I have it on the little mouse pad it's on. So whenever I catch that, I'm going to actually move it. But, you know, gotta get through the pre-made little scene where it forces a Patrata counter, Patrat, whatever you want to call it, at level 2, uses its Minchino. Okie dokie. Let's just get through this. Yes, you lowered its HP, now you're gonna use a Pokeball, wow. That's so insane. Cool. Well, you know, maybe, I'm trying to think here, because, like, I think it would be nice if I was able to play other Pokemon games here on the channel to be randomized. The problem is, don't tell Nintendo this, I have to use an emulator. Because I don't know how to record from my actual DS, and even if I did, the only games I own are Pokemon Black, Pokemon Black 2, and that's about it for the DS. For the Switch, I have Violet, I have Shield, but, you know, don't really have much else. Anyway, so now that we're actually over here, I'm going to encounter our first Pokemon. Who are we catching? How did I know? How did the encounter I briefly mentioned as a joke? How? Just how? Now, I am going to have to grab my phone here because I need to do a very quick damage calc. I should have had the damage calculator already open. I am only using this for when I catch Pokemon. I'm not going to use this in battles because I think that's unfair. So, do catch calculator. No, not catch calculator, damage calc. Damage calculator for Pokemon Showdown. I'm going to quickly speed through this. Alright, I just checked the calculation, and if this is the absolute weakest Pidgeot and I have the strongest Sphere, with like maxed out EVs and IVs and special attack, Powder Snow has a 6% chance to OHKO, but in every other situation, guaranteed to hit. So, that's actually perfectly safe for me to attack. Nice. And I am assuming this Pidgeot has awful speed, or we have great speed, because there is no way we're doing this good. Anyway, like no way we're faster, you know? Let's see. Pokeball. Please catch. That did not. I should also pull up a catch calculator, honestly. Let's try. Again. We want to get this within 5 balls. We need to. Okay, I'm going to have to... Oh, shoot. We don't want to lock him into this move. We need to catch him, or we just lose. And have to reset. Oh, thank God. We caught him. Let's go. Now I have to think of a name for him. That's going to be the hardest bit. What are we going to call Pidgeot? Okay, this is difficult, I have to think. Hold on, I'm trying to think. My brain is not functioning. I've lost all cognitive thought. I'm trying to think of a bird. I just don't know which bird to think of. Hold on, guys. As soon as I think of something, I'll come back. Alright, guys, so, whenever I struggle with thinking of a Pokemon name, I always end up looking the Pokemon's name and then nicknames. And it gave me a great name, because it references a great YouTuber. So this Pidgeot is going to be called Legal Eagle. So, you know, not incredibly insane funny, haha. But, you know, Legal videos are fun to watch sometimes, and it's nice to have a Pokemon nicknamed after someone. Now, before we actually continue, I want to check something. I want to look at our Pokemon. I need to get a good look at their summary. Let's see. You have no item, obviously. You're hasty, so your speed's increased, defense is lowered, and you have Ice Body. So if we're in a hailstorm, you heal. Very good, I did need to know that. Let's see, you have Keen Eye, Tackle, Sand Attack, Gust, Quick Attack, alright. Increased speed, lowered defense. Are you, your haste? No, wait, no, it's opposite. Lowered speed, increased defense. Okay. So let's see. Huh. Legal is definitely much lower base stats, but considering the fact he's 3 levels lower, he's honestly doing great. Thinking of which, I just had a thought. I'm going to, very quickly, use one little cheat I used last time. It's just to give me infinite rare candies, it does nothing else, and the whole reason I'm doing it is because grinding is cringe, cheating is based. So let me go find the code real quick and I'll use it. Alright guys, I got the cheat implemented. If we look in here, we have 900 rare candies. If we somehow, for any reason, run out, I can just do it again. It's great. Now, thing is, I need to I need to avoid whoever's here. Another Pidgeot. Great. Actually, I am going to fight this one. Okay, so he outspeeds, which is actually what I was expecting the first time around. Legal just has a really low speed stat. Okay, super effective damage, nice. And here's where we swap into Legal in order to deal damage. Use Gust. Okay, that doesn't do too much, so I'm going to Quick Attack. Use Gust again, gonna Quick Attack again. Now, why am I doing this? I just got rare candy so I don't have to grind. Why did I decide this was a good idea? I'm not sure. Anyway. Raz is level 8, Legal Eagle's level 6. I think this is fine. Wait, don't you give me a potion, I think? I believe you do. Oh, okay, we could have gotten Entei. Yeah, no, great. You know, I'm glad we didn't, honestly. There we go, got a potion. Lovely. That is literally the only reason I talked to that person. Alright, time to walk through here. Yeah, sure, we can compare who has the most Pokemon. We all have 2. Lovely. Now the extra receiver's ringing. Yay! Okay. Let me just quickly go over here. Yo, Furret Walk? No, yeah, Furret Walk, yay. Yes, I know how the Pokemon Center works. Okay, good. Yep, Pokemon have been healed, lovely. I'm just trying to speed through this. This is the most boring section of the game. Ugh. There we go. Can I leave now? Actually, no, I probably shouldn't. I probably should buy potions and Pokeballs. Because we spent 3, right? Yes. So that's good. And I'll go with 4 here because we already have. Lovely. Okay. Now that we're out of here, I actually need to check something. Because even though N isn't like, you know, a big boss fight, it is still an important fight. So I actually need to check what level his Pokemon are. N fights in Pokemon Black. Okay, so his Pokemon are level 7. So I think our level 8 and level 6 are fair. But the thing is, I just want to make sure, even if our levels aren't, you know, exactly the same, they're around fair, you know? So I'm just going to speed through all this again, since I don't care. Yada yada Pokemon Liberation. It's actually just made by a company, organization who wants to get this man in power so he can rule the world, blah 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 blah. He's lying. A handful of the people actually believe in the real idea, the rest of them just want power, blah 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 blah. Sounds a lot like a lot of real companies in the real world. Ooh, Anyway. Just gonna get through this, yada yada. Alright, there's N. Dun, 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 dun. I do like N because, well not because, but in part because he speaks incredibly fast, so it's much easier to skip through his dialogue. Or at least that's why I like him when we do this. Okay, so he has a Togepi, level 7, alright. And I believe I said it so all opponents' Pokemon would forcefully be final evolve level at level 30. So we have a little while before we get there, but you know. So we use Powder Snow here. Does quite a bit. Charm. What does that do? Attack harshly fell. I'm gonna Encore. That way Togepi is forced to do Charm again. And now I Water Gun. Togepi uses Charm again. I Water Gun. Togepi uses Charm. And I Water Gun. Wow, would you look at that. Alright. And, you know, once this fight and all the dialogue is over, I'm gonna use Rare Candies to get everyone, by everyone I'm having the 2 Pokemon I have, up to level 10. Maybe? I'm not sure. I actually... Man, I need to just have a list of all the fights in Pokemon Black, just so I can look through them. So I'm going to quickly look up the Pokemon Black first gym, just so I can actually check, like, what levels they're at. Yes, I don't... Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so... Those are... Okay, so level 12. No, 14 is their highest. So, leveling up our Pokemon to level 10 is not going to be a big of a deal. Leveling, I can definitely speak. Alright, Raz is leveled up. And now Legal Eagle is too. Alright, lovely. So, I think we're honestly doing a pretty good job right now. Just skipping through this because there isn't really anything you pick up here, I don't believe. As you can see, for me it is still 2023, but for everyone watching, it is 2024 or later. I don't know when you guys are watching. Gotta get through this phone call with my mother, just so I can get running shoes! Hooray! I can run now. Yes, my mouse had drifted again. I'm sorry, everyone. I seriously need to find a better solution. It's much easier to deal with when I'm back in college, because, you know, I'm not on a bed. Okay, we picked up a Silver Powder. Okay, what Pokemon are we gonna get here, huh? A Rufflet! I like Rufflet. I don't like the fact that, right now, we'll have 2 flying types. You know, not the best. Now, hold on, I'm going to do the damage calc, so I'll get back to you guys in just a moment. Alright, just did the calcs, and for the absolute weakest Rufflet, Water Gun is a 2-hit KO. Oh, unless it crits! I did not take into account a crit. Well, we get no encounter this route. Let's go. That's, definitely annoying, but oh well. Oh shoot, I need to just have a list of all the encounter routes so I can just mark them off every time. I seriously need to do that. Oh well. Well, now we're fighting a level 7 Poliwrath. He might have fighting type moves, so I'm gonna start with the defense curl. He used Hypnosis. Alright, good to know. Okay, just gonna raise my defense again. Okay, that's good. Now he uses Bubble Beam. Special. Lovely. Not very effective, though. So, now we're going to Powder Snow. I believe Powder Snow can freeze, and if so, I want it to. Submission. That is why we use Defense Curl. He is likely going to use Submission again, so I'm going to swap to Legal Eagle. That way it does neutral damage, because it's a flying normal. So, okay, that's good. And now I can use Gust, which will be super effective. Nice. Hypnosis, fall asleep, lovely. And even though it isn't a rule, I'm not a huge fan of using items in battle. So I'll only use them if I feel I need to, you know? Just gonna try and spam stuff until I wake up, because I don't think Bubble will take me out anytime here. That's 3 turns of sleep, so this turn I wake up. Kaboom. Poliwrath defeated. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Raz leveled up. We defeated youngster Mia. Alright, let's just keep walking here. Okay. Let's think. There we go. Okay, good. I'm glad I didn't encounter a Pokemon. I'm trying to just go over here and see what items there are. Oh yeah, I have the running shoes. I should use them. An Oval Stone, alright. And what about you? An X Special Defense. I will say, the one item I am absolutely banning are, X items. I just said one item, but you know what I meant. I meant both. Oh shoot, I didn't heal before this. That is going to come bite me in the butt, isn't it? Oh well. I seriously need to actually think before I do stuff, don't I? Alright, Delcatty. Delcatty is normal type. And shouldn't have any moves that are especially damaging. Fake out Flinch. Powder Snow time. Come on, get the freeze, please. Ooh, Double Slap, and I avoided it, lovely. And Powder Snow, hopefully KOs here. It does, lovely. Poliwag. I'm gonna keep battling. I meant to switch it to, set mode, but I did not. I forgot. I'm going to just Water Gun here. Okay, oh, now you have Water Absorb? You didn't before, did you? You know, the Poliwag did not have Water Absorb before, did it? I am 95% certain it did not. Oh, alright then, that is weird. Oh well, at least Raz here is doing his work. Okay. Are you in trouble? Yes, you are. Come on, don't kill him. Let Raz live. Oh, thank you. Okie dokie. Oh, okay. We got the freeze this time. Let's go. Oh, of course he used a potion. Oh well, at least I have the freeze. Imagine if Poliwag just does not break out of this. Like, at all. I want this next move to crit, please. Just crit. I want the battle over. Alrighty. Nice! Didn't unfreeze once. Never punished. Never punished. Okie dokie. Raz leveled up again. Level 12. I'm not using hardcore Nuzlocke rules, so I don't have to worry about, you know, oh, I can't use him if he gets over-leveled. However, I'm still going to avoid over-leveling him as much as I can, you know? Alright, just get through this. Uh-huh. Yep, alright. I believe I have to visit the trainer school first to fight Sharon. Alright, now we do an indoor battle against Rachel. I forgot that's what Sharon's name was randomized to. Pikachu. That is actually very bad for us. Because Feel, I believe, is water-ice. And, you know, Pidgeot, flying normal. Normal flying, whichever it is. Oh! We just win these. You know, this is why Freeze is my favorite whenever I use it, and my least favorite whenever other people use it. And I crit! Let's go! Never punished. Oh, I did not mean... You know what? I will switch. Legal Eagle deserves his time to shine. So we have a very large bird and a ball. I love our Pokemon. So, you know, love using super effective moves. That crit as well? Holy moly, never punished! I keep saying it, but I didn't realize just how true it was. Alright. Okay, we get Oran Berries. And what's the next move after this? Regular challenge gym, Snivy, alright. Okay, gonna go in here now. Oh, I don't want to have to fight people, though. Man. If only I could get to the gift Pokemon without fighting. Oh well. Surskit comes along, you are a water bug. So, Powder Snow should deal neutral damage shield, meaning it will deal a lot. Yippee! Oh. Maybe I am forgetting type matchups. I swear I thought Ice was super effective against Bug. It might just be neutral. I'm not sure. Oh well. Maybe use quick attack this turn. Ooh, so scary. Freeze. Darn it. Every so often I'm just gonna say freeze and hope it does, and whenever it does, it's gonna be so hype. And I don't think it's gonna happen this turn, but oh well. Okie dokie. Don't think it's gonna freeze here either. Just gonna guess every time whether or not I think it's gonna freeze. Yippee! Raz leveled up to level 13. Ice Ball. Which move is that? Oh! Oh yeah. Replacing Defense Curl. Even though Defense Curl is really good, I much prefer Ice Ball. It's Ice-type Rollout. And you all saw how much I liked Rollout last series. Holy moly. And, you know, unlike the previous one, I don't think I'm going to fight the first gym leader this episode. Let's see, how much does... Okay, it's not a whole bunch. Gathering energy. He avoided the attack. And now he unleashes it. Okay, Raz is in bad shape right now. Ooh, come on. Knock him out, knock him out, knock him out. Oh, Jesus. That was the closest fight. Holy moly. I need to heal. I was not expecting it to be that powerful. If I am being completely honest. Okay, there we go. We're healing now. Let's go. Gonna put Legal out in front now. That way he can actually, you know, do his thing. And, you know, didn't randomize abilities or movesets even though I had the option. Because I don't think you need to. I don't remember who said it. It was either Psycho or Pokemon Challenges. It was one of the two. I don't remember who, though. But one of them said something about the more you randomize the game, the less it is about your actual knowledge. And, like, yeah, that's true. Like, the more you randomize, the less it is about knowledge. It's just about, am I lucky? Because if you do metronome-only, randomized abilities, randomized everything, like, what knowledge are you testing there? If it's just randomizing Pokemon, you roughly have to know approximately how the AI works. Not exactly, though. And you do have to still know, like, you know, what's super effective, what's good, how do you counteract said strategy, how will you team build, etc., etc. But even then, you aren't actually testing your knowledge against trainers in the way they normally are. So if we do another randomized series ever, I don't believe we will, but if we do, then what I'll likely do is make it so trainers have the exact same Pokemon as always. It's only my Pokemon are random. I thought about it for this one and I decided against it, but, you know, something I might do eventually. I don't know why Snorlax is buffing its defense so much, because I'm using special attack. Anyway, I'm gonna finish it off with quick attack just so I don't use all of my Gust PP. Alright, Legal got points, lovely. Glaceon! I am switching here. Glaceon is a bad setup for me. Like, genuinely, I only have moves that are not very effective, I believe. Alright, let's Water Gun. That's honestly our best bet. Water Gun is neutral. Man, we seriously need to see whatever our gift Pokemon here is, and then we can get whatever our encounter is. Alright. Glaceon has been defeated. Lovely, lovely. We level up. This is the highest level I am comfortable with Raz being. But that doesn't necessarily matter, because knowing him, he's going to end up outpacing gym leaders. Ooh, Icicle Spear. I'm definitely keeping animations on for the entirety of this series, because I do like the animations. I believe I turned them off last time, but I'm keeping them on. Yeah. Alright, let's talk to you. Spheal. Cobalion? Okay! Well, you know, I'm gonna call him Iron Valiant, though. You know, rub it in. So, this is going to be difficult to spell. Especially because I do believe there's barely enough space. No. Is that even how you spell Valiant? I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look it up. It's Iron Valiant. Okay, so it's an A instead of an E. But other than that, yeah, that is. Like, genuinely. So... This is Iron Valiant. So, that's great. His name is too long. Let's check his summary here, though. You know, steel fighting, no item. He has justified, so raises attack when hit by a dark type move. He has quick attack, leer, and double kick. Boosted defense, decreased attack. Alright. Honestly, not incredible, but not bad either. An X attack is another item we cannot and will not use. And now we just exit the Dream Yard. Lovely, lovely. And I do believe that that is going to be it for today's episode. Because like I said, I'm not fighting the first gym in our first episode like I did last time. It would definitely be easy to, don't get me wrong. I just don't want to follow the exact same beats every time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and end off the episode here. We have 3 Pokemon with us, and Iron Valiant does not count as our encounter for the Dream Yard, just so everyone knows that was a gift. But that's going to be it. If you enjoyed this series, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you all next time. Goodbye!